Hey, all of you, good morning. Am I streaming fine for all of you? Akram, Ranjit, good morning, good morning. Can you all hear me loud and clear? Jayant, Kanishk, Nagesh, Nitin. Yes, hello, Savan, good morning. Roshni, Yatharth, okay, good morning. Okay, fine. And those on the YouTube, good morning to you too. Hello, Piyush, Piku Saha, okay, Piyush, very nice. So welcome, good, nice, bright morning. Though yesterday we were told that we might have a heavy rain. That's why we decided to conduct the entire class online. But nevertheless, those who have enrolled with us offline, your class offline will start in about 15-20 days. And those who have started online with us, you will remain online for the entire duration of the course. So very happy to have all of you. Today is the orientation session for the new batch. Today we will be discussing the approach of study, what our plan is, what my expectations are, and very importantly, you also can ask and confirm about your fears, about your doubts. I'm sure some of you have your own concerns about the preparation. We'll have a good conversation today. Hello, Priyanshu. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's get started. So for those who have not talked to me or who have not met me earlier, my name is Shabbir, and I am the primary geography optional teacher at Edukemy. I also teach essays. We also have a couple of mentorship sessions. I also head that unit of Edukemy. There are other mentors who work with the team, but yes, I am responsible for planning. Okay, I'm the person accountable for the whole process there. So, as a geography optional teacher, I've been teaching geography since almost 2000, 2001. That's more than 26 years of teaching, and I have enjoyed every bit of it. A lot of learning. To be very honest, I do not have a qualified degree background in geography, like many of you who have taken up optional, different from your subject of graduation. So I also took up a different optional. My graduation subject was, unfortunately, I say it was engineering, and because we didn't have enough of support systems, and engineering was not really my strong point and my forte. So I took up geography optional. A lot of optional I have learned is by teaching, by making my mistakes, by being called out and going back and correcting. So I do not know if that makes you any comfortable, or that gives you anxiety that you'll be taught geography by somebody who does not have a degree in geography subject. But I think I have done a fair bit of work. I have been responsibly conducting my classes. So it shouldn't be a problem unless you decide to pick on me, and maybe some errors I have not seen. You might point that out to me. I'll rectify on those points. So hello, Mahesh. Good morning. Hello, Nangmei. Good morning. Nurasawa, Moksh Patidar, Mehul, Kushwa, Mahesh Gaudar, Chandan, Jayant, Bisu, all of you, good morning, good morning. Okay, it's fine, fine. So we'll start off in the process. Today, I'll introduce you the process called Geography Optional. And all those who are watching me on YouTube, you also can have a conversation with me. Any doubts you have, you can ask me. Any clarifications you seek, you can ask me. Okay, we'll have a small one-on-one talk. So what happens is when you join a course, and a course as intense, a course as engaging as UPSC GS or UPSC optional, which goes on for 5 months, 6 months, 1 year, it's very important that you know what you have got into, that you know what kind of challenges you might face. Before you start the study process itself, it's important that you have a fair sense of what the approach will be, and importantly, who the teacher will be. Kaun padha raha hai aapko, what is his or her mindset. So see today's session more like that initiation process. You get to know me a bit, you can ask your questions, because in coaching classes or in any classroom for that matter, one of the primary aspects of good learning, primary aspects of focused learning is you must have trust in your teacher. If you trust your teacher, if you trust what is being taught, if you have faith in the process, then you will work with a different mindset. And the trust is only possible when you interact. No matter how much I advertise, how much I talk about myself, or what all testimonials and credentials I provide you with, of course, I can help you. But nothing works like one-on-one conversation. Nothing works like a face-to-face conversation. So online makes all of that possible. Okay, you can see me. Of course, I cannot see you, but fair enough. That's okay. There's one limitation we have in these sessions. So you get to know me, okay, and we can talk if you have any concerns. Okay, we get started now. Can you all confirm if you can see my screen? Is my screen visible to all of you? My whiteboard? Can you all confirm? Yes? Okay, excellent. Excellent. Yes, okay. Mahesh, Chandan, Ranjit, Nagesh, Roshni. Okay. And please let me know if you have any queries. You can interrupt me in between. I can clarify whatever doubts you might have. So we start off now. Okay. So I'm hoping that you guys are preparing for 27, and maybe some of you are also preparing for 2028 or maybe 2029 also. By the way, if I can ask you, how many of you are preparing for 28 and later? Can you quickly tell me? And how many of you are preparing for 27? I'm sure there are always 6, 7, 4, 5 students. Yeah, there we are. Akram is 28, Chandan 28, Mehul 27, Ranjit 27, Savan 27, Jayant 28, Nagesh 27. Fine. So I can see there's a mix. Anybody in the class, and I can see most of you are preparing 27, though 28 also has, and that's a good strategy, by the way. Those preparing for 28, you have a good amount of time to get ready. Piyush, you're preparing for 28, fine, no problem. Okay, John Zinia, okay, 27, okay, good enough. You're eligible for 28, okay. Achha, that's okay, Mahesh, perfectly fine. And do we have anybody in the class who is preparing for 29? Like you have decided to pick some students who are in second year of graduation, they generally pick up the subjects a bit more earlier. And that's also a good strategy. Okay, but I will prepare keeping in mind 27. Okay, plus, of course, I'll support you 28 also. Okay, so this is the entire map of how I will go through the process. So right now, nobody for 2029. Perfectly fine, no problem. And by the way, I repeat, for those not initiated, my name is Shabbir. My name is Shabbir, and I will be your primary geography optional teacher. I'll cover around 85% of your syllabus, and I'm supported by an associate faculty, that is Ajay Sir. Ajay Sir, he covers the remaining 10 to 15%. We will not cover 100%. 100% of syllabus, I am not committing. Please don't hold me to that. Generally, I try covering around 92 to 95. There are years when I've covered 96% of syllabus also. Okay, so I cover the bulk. I do the bulk of the weightlifting, and Ajay Sir, the associate faculty, helps me with it. So that's introducing myself. Now, quickly, before we start discussing what the subject a study approach will be, I presume you should know what is geography. So online students and even those of you on the YouTube, this is an important question. What is geography? Okay, geography जो subject है, वो है क्या? Or what is it study? There was a very famous Greek scholar by the name of Eratosthenes. I do not know if you have heard about him. Eratosthenes was the man who tried measuring the circumference of the earth. Okay, he did some study of shadows, in parts of Egypt, River Nile, and all of that. So this man, he is a Greek philosopher. I'm talking about 3rd, 4th century BC. Okay, so he had defined geography as Earth as the home of man. Study geography is the study of Earth as the home of man. In fact, ये जो word geography है, okay, this geography was coined by this man. This philosopher Eratosthenes, he coined the word है geography. Geography is 2 words, geo plus graphy. Geo is earth, graphy is study. So ये जो word जो है geography हम use करते हैं, it was coined by Eratosthenes. That's one of the again, we cannot be sure exactly if that's right, but most accept him. So some people consider him as the father of geography. The Greeks consider him to be father of geography. So he had defined geography as the study of Earth as the home of man. So when we talk about home, basically home is whatever is around us. Home is whatever we do. Home is the relationships that we have with people around us who live together. Okay. So whatever is around us, essentially environment ही तो है. Whatever is around the home. Home has walls. Home has rooms. A home has a garden. A home has all the family members. तो वैसे सोचो आप. So geography क्या करता है? Geography studies what is it about Earth because of which Earth has become our home. By the way, all the students and aspirants listening to me, you need not make notes, but you can have a maybe paper and pencil or a pen, and you can do some jottings just to ensure you're listening to me. So I'm not teaching as such. It's a conversation where I'm telling you what we will do and how we'll study. So geography, if I define as a subject that studies Earth as the home of man. So home of man may we study whatever is around us. Around us is environment. Around us are people, relationships. Around us is all the occupations we do, whatever work we do. Whatever work we do farming. Whatever work we do, we probably are part of some industry. Whatever work we do, we are part of different services that we provide as a part of our occupations. What we do, we plant trees. What we do, we perform trade. What we do, we are part of systems that social sector, education, health. So what we do is part of geography. Whatever is around us is part of geography, and the relationships that we nurture, that we are impacted by, that we influence. Between people, between societies, between communities, all of that is part of geography. Okay, so geography, if I say Earth as home of man, so the environment hai, there is one part which is the natural environment. Geography studies rivers, geography studies climate, geography studies land, geography studies oceans, geography will study a forest. When I say natural, whatever is around us where Earth existed without the man. So forest, the wildlife, everything is natural environment, is geography. Okay. And then geography also includes the human aspect, because remember, I said geography is relationships. Geography is also what we do. What we do, farms, agriculture. What we do, we make cities. What we do, we are part of production systems, industries. What we do, we interact with the forests. We have tribal communities. We have urban economies. We have ports. So this part is also called as the human sphere, the human aspect. The human aspects में cities पढ़ रहे हैं, agriculture पढ़ रहे हैं, industries पढ़ रहे हैं. So geography includes this entire range of what we have on Earth. Okay, geography, I mean, in fact, it's a common saying. It says, if anything that we know exists on Earth, anything that is part of the Earth's surface, whether we interact or not, it's part of geography. कुछ भी आप कुछ भी उठा लो चीज, whatever you can imagine Earth's surface has, whatever you can imagine Earth is offering us to interact with, whatever you imagine that we do to Earth, okay, is part of geography. In fact, there is one approach in appreciating geography. The geography is essentially the study of a man and environment ka relationship. Okay, some of the geographers, some of the thinkers have defined geography as study of man-environment relationship. It is not only environment; it's about man-environment relationship, as in what is it man is doing to environment, and how does environment impact man. Okay, I repeat, what does man do to environment, and how does environment impact man? ये जो relationship का study है, this is the scope of geography. I hope all of you are attentive. You are listening to me, I presume. You have any questions, please ask me. So we are just initiating the discussions on what is geography and what will be studied in geography. Okay, so this division, if you look in geography, the natural part of Earth and its study is called as physical geography. And the study of whatever man does, whatever man modifies, whatever man interacts and produces, it is called as human geography. So these are the two broad domains of geography. Geography studying Earth as what is natural, and geography studying Earth as whatever is man-made. Geography studying whatever is without the human aspects, and geography is whatever man has created because of the human interaction with the environment. So ये दो part of geography है, the physical geography and the human geography. Am I making sense to all of you? ये समझ में आ रहा है the scope of geography? Because this is a question valid. अगर आप geography देखोगे, okay, geography has a bit of lot of subjects. There's a part of geology in geography. There's a part of physics in geography. There's a part of environment science in geography. There is a part of say agriculture in geography. Geography includes a lot of parts of different subjects. In fact, if you look at the arc of geography, so अगर ये subjects हैं, okay, say we have physics, say we have environment sciences, say we have sociology, okay, we have anthropology, we have studies like a history, okay, we have studies like geology, we have studies like economy, okay, we have studies, okay, that includes even discussions, okay, like some bit of mathematics and statistics. Geography will include a bit of all of this. Okay, that's why geography is considered as an integrating discipline. Okay. Geography is considered as where these subjects can interact. These subjects somewhere they start synthesizing into the man-environment relationship. Okay, so ये भी अपने आप में debate है कि what is it about geography that integrates so many subjects. अगर आप physics देखोगे, you can see a lot of physics in climate studies. अगर आप environment देखोगे, we have environment geography. There is population geography that has a bit of sociology. We have cultural studies tribal studies, which has part of anthropology. We have a branch of geography called as historical geography. Geology includes lands, tectonics, volcanoes, mountain building, minerals. Economic geography includes agriculture, industries, trade, transport, development. A lot of statistical models, lot of statistical techniques have been developed using mathematics also. Okay, so geography that way, okay, is encompassing. So if you now see, geography ka do part hai. Geography has a part called as physical geography, and geography has a part called as a human geography. Okay, and typically, agar aap syllabus dekhoge, okay, so your geography optional has, I'm talking about optional by the way, not GS part, okay. Look at the optional subject. This optional subject has a paper 1 and it has paper 2. Paper 1 is all world geography and paper 2 is all India geography. World geography का फिर दो part है. There is a world physical geography and there is world human geography. Physical geography, world climatology, physical geography of the world, geomorphology. Physical geography includes oceanography. Physical geography includes environment geography. And the human geography includes economic geography. It includes population geography. It includes settlement geography. It includes development geography. Okay, so physical geography is nature and human geography is the human aspects, the man aspects of geography. वैसे इंडिया में भी वैसा ही है. Okay, Indian geography, there is a physical geography, India's monsoon climate, India's vegetation and forest, India's land, India's mountains, India's rivers, Indian soils. Plus, we also have the human aspect of India. India's economy, India's agriculture, India's population, India's settlements, villages and rural areas, India's development geography. Okay, so dono paper 1, paper 2 mein, paper 1 is about the world geography, paper 2 is about Indian geography. So in many ways, the paper 2 hai, the paper 2 is essentially the applied aspect of paper 1. You study the mountains of the world. Okay, in the physical geography, you study mountains of India. You study the climate of the world in physical geography, you study the climate of India. The soils of the world, okay, we study soils of India. Okay, we study the population of the world, the population of India. Agriculture of the world, agriculture of India. That's how the division is. So the paper 1, jo syllabus ka hai, the paper 1 is essentially lot of principles. Principles of the world geography. Whereas paper 2 jo hai, this is the applied aspect, okay, of the principles of the world geography. Do you all have a sense of appreciation? Geography, what is geography? And what is the scope of geography? And how your syllabus is organized in terms of paper 1 and paper 2. Yeah, make sense, all of you? Yeah, Savan, Kanishk, Mahesh, sab samajh mein aa raha hai? Okay. So I have this copy. You all will get these copies of syllabus, okay, which I think you must carry with you to all your classes. Have a copy of syllabus in all your notebooks, in all your textbooks. You dekho, paper 1, physical geography hai. Paper 1, it has geomorphology, it has climatology, it has oceanography, it has biogeography. ये physical geography का part है paper 1. And paper 2, okay, paper 1 का human geography, Okay, we have economic geography, we have population geography, we have settlement geography. Okay, we have regional planning. This is part of what's called as development geography and so on. Okay, on paper two, I said, is geography of India. Geography of India, again, we have the physical setting. A physical setting, jo hai, this is the physical geography of India. So did you all understand when I used the word physical geography? समझ में आ रहा है? Physical geography का मतलब क्या हुआ? All which is natural. If I consider there is God, all that God made possible without the human intervention. Okay, the physical geography of India is Indian drainage, India's monsoons, India's cyclones, India's climate, India's vegetation, okay, India's physiography, India's structure relief, mountains, rocks, okay, India's soil. ये पूरा physical geography है. Okay, and in paper 2, you have resources is human geography, agriculture is human geography. Okay, we have industries as human geography, trade, transport is human geography, culture is human geography, settlements is human geography, and so on. So very clear division hai. Okay, paper 1 mein you'll find, okay, there is a physical geography and there is a human geography, and it is almost 5 units of physical and 5 units of human geography. Paper 2 mein, okay, there is a physical part and there is a human part, but the physical part is only 1 unit. जो पहला यूनिट है वो फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी है, and all the remaining 9 are human geography. So paper 1 has 10 units, paper 2 has 10 units. Paper 1 में it is 50-50 division of syllabus, and paper 2 में 1 unit is physical geography, 9 units are human geography. आप देखो, okay, paper 2 में this is the only physical geography part. Resource is human, agriculture is human, industry is human, trade transport is human, culture is human, settlement geography is human, development planning is human, political geography is also human. Okay, so there is a bit of difference in how the topics are divided. Paper 1 mein it is a 50-50 division, and paper 2 mein a 10-90 division. 50%, 50%, and 10% and 90%. Okay, this is what I'm showing you in this slide. Okay, paper 1, the world geography, 50% physical, 50% human, and paper 2 has 10%. So 1 unit is physical and 90% is human geography. So if you appreciate this, there are some misconceptions. There are some misconceptions about geography subject. Most people think the geography is all about memorizing landforms. Geography is all about knowing climate and winds. Okay. Geography is all about knowing all the places of the world, and maybe the idea that we have to memorize all the capitals. Okay. The geography is about erosion, denudation, deposition process. So ये जो misconception है, okay, if you look at this is actually, okay, a very small part of geography syllabus. In fact, in our optional subjects, landforms हम focus भी नहीं करेंगे. Of course, climate important है, but climate is just 1 unit in paper 1. And please, you don't have to memorize all places. In any case, you cannot memorize all places. And knowing all capitals, I mean, it's a good thing if you know, but memorizing capitals will not help you qualify. It's a very trivial thing. Like somebody assuming mathematics is all about knowing all the multiplication tables. Okay, so if you have memorized all multiplication tables, apparently you are a smart guy. ऐसा नहीं है. Multiplication table helps. Multiplication tables makes calculation faster. But is mathematics all about multiplication tables? It's not. वैसे geography, capitals जो हैं, it's a more of a interesting thing to know. It's more of a trivia. If you know, it'll help. But does not mean if you memorize capitals, it's over. Okay, and geography is not just about erosion by rivers, erosion, okay, by winds, erosion by clay. In fact, this is a very small part of physical geography. The bulk of geography is the human geography. हमें पता नहीं होता है कि ज्योग्राफी में हम एग्रीकल्चर पढ़ रहे होते हैं, ज्योग्राफी में हम इंडस्ट्रीज पढ़ रहे होते हैं. इन ज्योग्राफी वी आर स्टडीइंग मिनरल रिसोर्सेज, इन ज्योग्राफी वी स्टडी एनर्जी रिसोर्सेज, इन ज्योग्राफी वी स्टडी population, sex ratio, growth of population, we study migration patterns. In geography we are studying rural and urban processes. Geography is studying development. So most of us do not know that geography is actually this, and this is very applied aspect of geography. This is, and if I say industries and development, industries and urbanization, energy and development, the applied aspect. Geography is a very problem-solving type of subject. So geography is not any random aapne padh liya and you are done. Guys, am I making sense to all of you? Am I making sense to all of you? Does it resonate? Yes, understandable? Okay. So the strength of geography is, okay, these human aspects that we study. And the human aspects itna important hai, you will find that you can study this only if you study in a proper, okay, phase study and syllabus mastery. आप अगर random पढ़ोगे तो नहीं होगा. So if you look at our course, okay, the course that we have, so course is a phased, okay, study approach. It's a phase study approach. There is a phase 1 of study, there is a phase 2 of study, there's a phase 3 of study, there's a phase 4 of study. Okay, and phase 1 is more of initiation. By the way, before I move on towards the course you have enrolled yourself into, okay, did you understand what geography is? Yeah, all of you? Before I move on to explaining the course kya hai aur hum kaise padhayenge, how will we cover, did you all understand geography? Because see, as future civil servants, as future policy makers, as future planners, as future decision makers in development aspects of the country, okay, you should be excited that you have a subject that studies agriculture, urbanization, rural development, industries, development of roads, development of ports. You study demographics, sex ratio, poverty issues, migration challenges. You study urbanization challenges. You are studying how to deal with geopolitics and conflicts, how to deal with disparities. These are themes, hai na? These are hardcore development themes. These are hardcore applied themes, जो I think overwhelms the bulk of your GS also. In fact, if you ask me what was the reason why I took up geography, okay, this was one of the reasons. I mean, as a part of my school process and schooling career, I used to be always very curious about the world. I used to be always curious about, what's happening around us, current affairs, where people live, what are the countries, what cities. So this was a very, engaging thing for me. Okay, but then when I started researching geography kya hai, I realized that geography deals with lot of practical issues of development planning. Geography deals with lot of development relevant discussions. Industries hum pad rahe hain. We are studying, urban problems, flooding, urban problems, conflicts, urban problems, congestion. We are studying how to plan logistics and road networks, how to evaluate industrial development. So this was very exciting for me. And that's why in most of these initiation sessions, I start with let's know geography first. Because agar aapko hook ho gaya na, agar geography, you get hooked onto geography, you kind of start owning geography as a subject that ultimately is what you will do. Your mindset in geography preparation is very different then. As a planner, as a policy maker, aap ye to karne wale ho. Okay, that plan for the country. Okay, so I hope I have explained what is geography. Okay, I have explained what are the components of geographical inquiry. And any question, please let me know. Okay, so I continue. So the course now, about how we plan to go about the course. Okay, so I said we'll have a phased approach. Phased approach mein, there's one phase called as initiation. Initiation is some basics. Initiation is doing a bit of maps. Initiation is doing NCRTs. Initiation, you have to do some topics जो syllabus में नहीं है, but those are four core foundational concepts. Okay, this is initiation. Then we have the foundation phase where we are focusing more on the syllabus completion. Syllabus completion. Okay, so your classes with me will start from here, and this probably start off somewhere around second week of September. Okay, 10 September, 15 September का ये जो margin है will start off with foundation course, and the initiation course will start now. All those who have joined me for about 10-15 days, you are with me for initiation process. All of you, and halaki the fees that we charge is the foundation, but this we are offering as a part of orienting you into geography. Because many of you do not have a background in geography. Many of you do not have the comfort in geography concepts and terms. So we will initiate you first. This is more like an immersion process. Okay. Piku, you want to know about enrichment? You have done the foundation. Piku, enrichment के बारे में हम ज़्यादा तो बात नहीं करेंगे, but wait for some time. I'll move towards that. ठीक है? So initiation, I said, will take us 10 to 15 days. Then you have foundation course. The foundation course goes on for about 6.5 months. Lately, last 2-3 batches, I have taken about 10 days more time. So I decided now I start talking about foundation is about 6.5 months. I'll squeeze it some places, but this we will have. Then there's a phase 3. Now, phase 3 is what's called as enrichment and advanced studies. In the phase 3, here we teach you higher level concepts. We teach you answer writing. Here you have simulated tests. Here you will have lot of current affair based enrichment. Okay, so enrichment advanced content jo hai, this is actually the mains level of study. Okay, foundation will give you a very good base. Okay, but foundation will not help you in the mains directly unless you go for the next level. Geography optional overlaps with geography foundation. I don't know what you want to ask me, Alok. Yeah, so in the foundation course, I'll be doing the syllabus. Whatever syllabus has, we'll do that. I'll also add some current affairs and some answer writing, but the bulk of answer writing बाद में होगा. Okay, so I'll show you a table here. पहले आप ये face समझ लो, please, all of you. Okay, because see, the fact is, you cannot do everything at one go. You have to follow a method. You have to go step by step. Okay, and this is one mistake people do, that they try doing everything at the same time. Okay, so foundation course खत्म होने के बाद में your enrichment starts, and the phase 4 is all revision. Phase 4 is more of tests. Phase 4 is just before the mains. We call these programs as main support program. It's called as MSP. So we'll not bother about all the stages. Right now, your main focus must be here. The phase 1 and phase 2. Did you all get a sense of the phases? So some of you may have joined the foundation course, and some of you may have joined the integrated course. The foundation course is initiation plus foundation. When I say integrated, I mean the initiation plus a foundation plus the enrichment. The MSP program is a different program altogether. So you have either joined the foundation only, or you have joined the integrated. So can you tell me how many of you have joined the foundation only? Okay, and how many of you have joined? Okay, or how many, or which of you are part of the integrated one? The foundation, integrated, foundation only. Mahesh. Okay, integrated Nitin, foundation. Integrated course. Okay, Drishti also foundation. Akram. So it's a mix. Some of you can be here, but ultimately, whether you have joined integrated or not, eventually all of you must be part of these programs. Agar aapko mains qualify karna hai to, you have no escape. You can do it now. If you do it now, you probably will have the advantage of some discounts. That's all. Yes, Piyush. GS will require something extra, but geography will give you a good base. Geography आपको बहुत अच्छा base दे देता है. The extra part is 10-15%. Okay, so I will not say do not do GS at all, but you'll have to add less compared to those who do not have geography in their optional subject, as their optional subject. Those who have joined only foundation, livelihood with smile, I don't know your name, but these things, answer writing, studying higher concepts, doing the tests, okay, this you cannot do on your own. Okay, this will be very, very difficult. This requires mentorship, it requires guidance, it requires some hand holding. आप अपने आप करोगे, आप फंस जाओगे यहाँ पर. Okay, and any case, my suggestion is GS is something you can do on your own. Okay, but optional must be part of a guided process. Any optional, geography ho, anthropology hai, pol science hai, social, because optional is a technical subject. Optional is graduation plus a bit of master's level. Optional requires lot of deep concepts. तो ऑप्शनल को कभी अपने आप नहीं पढ़ना चाहिए. Nitin, no. MSP is not a part of the integrated course. MSP जब आप मेंस दे रहे होगे उसके पहले आप ज्वाइन करोगे. So integrated includes these three. It includes initiation, it includes foundation, and includes enrichment. The MSP program है, ये बहुत अलग program. It's not a part of your integrated course. Okay, so all of you have a fair idea about the course now. So if I can summarize this phase, जो है ये वाला. So you have the foundation course. You have the foundation course, and you have enrichment course. Foundation course is 6.5 months. Okay, 5 days a week. I'll cover about 92 to 95% syllabus. You'll have some weekly revision tests. These are not typical mains simulated tests नहीं, ये revision tests हैं. आपको हम 3 से 4 question देंगे a week and you write down. And most of these questions are initiation level questions. And I'll be targeting those who are starting off with geography. But the enrichment course hai, this is about 4.5 months, and you'll have 1 to 2 live sessions per week. Ye daily class nahi hai. This is not a course which has daily classes, and isme lot of value addition is there. You'll have lot of tests, answer, writing proper, and this is meant for those who have done their foundation or the older students. So all of you eventually must be part of enrichment. You can't escape this. Okay, you can join now because you have the advantage of your price, or you can join later on. That's your call. Okay. And foundation mein hum kya karayenge? In foundation course, you'll have notes, we'll have PYQ discussions, we'll have some amount of current affair integration, we'll have weekly tests, but we will not have a simulated test. Ye hum nahi karayenge. Okay, so I have an approach, okay, where you should do build first, then you must do mastery. The foundation course is the build part. The mastery part is the enrichment phase. Okay, so this is the scope of your foundation course. Have I explained the course to all of you? Okay, so and in the enrichment jo hai, in the enrichment and value addition mein, you will have revision videos, you'll have live answer writing, you'll have lot of enrichment of content plus tests. But my recommendation is, okay, this we always do in the month of September, October. Okay, so for your batch, this one will be done next year. जब तक आपका foundation खत्म नहीं होता है, I cannot do this. You can enroll now because that gives you an advantage of the price, but this will be done, okay, 2027 May for your batch. So right now, all of you are part of the foundation course first. All of you are part of the build stage first. All of you part of the syllabus आपका हो जाना चाहिए. You can, Mahesh, that's absolutely your choice, no problem. Okay, and no, one of the misconceptions I said, no, we think geography is more of landforms. Or we think geography is more of memorizing climate phenomena or winds. It's more of memorizing places. Okay. ऐसा नहीं है. Geography is lot of development geography, and development geography includes lot of GS components. Sampath, your offline class with me will start around, I said, 2nd week of September. 10th, 15th के time शुरू होगा. The initiation classes are all online. The initiation classes Ajay Sir will take, okay, and you will join me probably 12th or 13th September types. You have good about 15 odd days to quickly consolidate your initiation first. ठीक है? So geography का एक बहुत अहम part है, बहुत important part ये है कि geography has good overlap with GS papers. GS economy, GS agriculture, GS environment, GS development, social justice, paper 1, so physical geography to hai hi. In fact, if any subject can claim to have the maximum relevance in GS, is going to be geography. Travel development, demography, poverty, inequalities, transport systems, study of resources, energy resources, study of inequality, study of environmental problems, ये सब geography में आएगा. Okay, so I think the core of geography, if you ask me, is development studies, which I think is a valid part of your preparation. Okay, because that is what you need ultimately as a bureaucrat or the policymaker. Yeah, we'll do that, Yatharth. We'll do that. Okay. So now see, there are certain concerns. Akram, if you are part of geography optional, okay, you are covering almost 90-95% of your GS geography also. There is some part जो factual है, okay, that you can always manage later on. So my suggestion, all those who are part of GS classes, you need not attend the GS classes. You can just take the GS notes. You can just take the GS का जो coverage है वो लेके आगे बढ़ जाना. If you can master 95% of your GS through the optional class, it will not be a problem at all. Okay. Now, there are certain concerns. I'm addressing some concerns that you might have. Okay, there are some fears. आप ऐसे बोल लो. Okay, you have certain niggling doubts आपके मन में है. Okay, so can some of you tell me what your concerns are about geography? आपने कुछ सुना होगा, आपने कुछ पढ़ा होगा. Some of it could also be part of your assumptions about geography. Yeah, class timing, Alok, is from 12 to 2:15, 5 days a week, Alok. Yeah, tell me, कोई concerns हैं आपके? So if I quickly list down some of the concerns, one concern is about geography and its length. Okay, one concern is geography and current affairs. One concern is, yes, you're right, the scoring part. One concern is, sir, memorize कैसे करें. One concern probably is around the maps. हम maps कैसे करें. Okay, now listen. Length जो है ना, okay, you go and check any optional subject taught by a proper teacher. Okay, no optional subject is less than 6 months. In fact, subjects like political science can take you 8, 9, 10 months for that matter. Because the core humanities, sociology, geography, political science, even anthropology, which once upon a time it was considered this shorter one. Okay, ऐसा नहीं है. Okay, so any optional का जो syllabus coverage है, it will take you 6 months. You can't escape that. Okay, and the nature of subject is that it is integrative. The nature is you are talking about environment, agriculture, urbanization, development, disasters. You're talking about agriculture. So इतना सारा area पढ़ रहे हो. So yes, it will have a wider scope. But my suggestion is, please see the wider scope as an advantage, because I said no, इस length का खूबी ये है कि this is what helps you in your GS. And geography is dynamic. If I'm studying man-environment relationship, if I'm studying how man is interacting with environment, it keeps on changing. It keeps on changing, so you need current affairs. And this also helps your GS. What I'm telling you is that this part of geography, okay, is actually your strength in GS. And end of the day, length depends on the teacher. कि भाई teacher कितना पढ़ाना चाह रहा है. The length depends on the student. How much is a student willing to study? No, ऐसा नहीं अंकित. Okay, geography is taken by any type of student. It has a 10-15% overlap with some basic concepts of physics, but it is not a subject only for a science background. ऐसा नहीं है. But yes, if you have a science background, some concepts are easier to understand. That's it. John Cena, you have to stick with me in the class. That's all. ये जो current affairs कैसे पढ़ना है, stick with me. I'll tell you what to study, what not to study. I will integrate current affairs in your classroom notes itself. I'll integrate all the current affairs into your notes, into your discussions. Okay, so of course you will need current affairs alag se, but what you need for geography, I'll take care of bulk of it. So if you just stick and leave Yojana, leave Kurukshetra, or Yojana Kurukshetra ke din khatam ho gaye. Now it is the days of AI. You generate your content from AI. You study, revise through AI. You practice through AI. Okay, you please forget Yojana Kurukshetra, and of course newspaper is important hai. वो तो आपको देखना ही चाहिए. And whatever articles you will need to study, we will tell you. हम बता देंगे आपको क्या क्या पढ़ना हो. Okay, so wait for that. I'll come back and discuss. Savan, leave that to me. I am responsible for integrating current affairs, and what to do, I'll tell you eventually. Okay. Now come to scoring part. Now देखो बेटा, आप UPSC exam लेके चलो. In UPSC, okay, about 6 lakh students are appearing approximately. Approximately 1,000 students are qualifying. Okay. Odds क्या है? Odds is 1 student qualifying for every 600 student. Am I right there, more or less? Okay. More or less यही आपका ratio बनने वाला है. Okay. So, which means there are 599 students who will not qualify. There are 599 students who will not get the marks. There are 599 students who will blame the UPSC and who will blame the teacher and the institute. But this one guy who is qualifying, इसको marks भी आ रहे हैं, और इसको content समझ में भी आ रहा है, ये answer भी लिख रहा है, और ये rank भी पा रहा है. Okay. So if you are asking me, does geography score or not? Or for that matter, does any optional score or not? My answer is yes. Look at the marks of the toppers. Look at the marks of those who have qualified. So it's your choice. Okay. To compare, you can look at the people who have not qualified or look at the people who have qualified. And those who are qualifying, geography is giving them good marks. 280, 270, 290, 300 plus marks भी geography में जा रहा है. और जो qualify नहीं कर रहा है, उसका तो 200 marks भी नहीं आ रहा, उसका 190 भी नहीं आ रहा, उसका 230 भी नहीं आ रहा. Many of them don't even clear the prelims, forget about mains for that matter. Okay, so we have good number of students. Our last year rankers में, okay, we have Utkarsh who had a rank 32. We have Shubhankar, okay, he had a rank 52. Okay, and all of them have scored range of 280, 290. So ये आपको list मिल जाएगा. Soumya Sharma, he is an IPS officer, rank 168. Divya. Okay, so we have a good range of students who have qualified. Okay, we have rank 8 with us. We have rank 13, rank 15, rank 18, rank 24, rank 41. You can go on. Good ranks here. Okay, so please do not doubt. Do not doubt. Okay, the subject. Okay, geography marks आते हैं. It's all about whether you are studying for getting marks or not. It's all about whether you are preparing the way the examination needs to be prepared for. Okay, so if I quickly summarize जो आपके concerns हैं, okay, syllabus lengthy, current affairs, memorization, poor marks, all of these, I think, are not the main concerns. Okay, you will have advantage over GS, you will have lot of current affair environment being covered, memorization अपने आप में एक process है, students are scoring high marks, okay, and you stick with me, I'll teach you how to draw maps, places. That's why I'm saying, no, start studying without that mental nag in your mind. Absolutely, Nagesh. Okay, geography, places, conflict, geopolitics. Okay, absolutely, yes. Geography is heavy part, and if you add geography and environment, I think geography will cover a good part of it. It's about 25-30 questions that you have in your prelims paper. Okay? So I hope I have taken care of some of your concerns. I hope I have taken care of some. In fact, we did a bit of analysis last 2 saal mein. You'll find, okay, that geography has a fairly good, okay, average marks for people who qualify. Okay, it has a decent amount of high marks. In fact, the average in geography score is comparable to mathematics. Okay. So वही है कि those who don't qualify, they get very pathetic marks, but those who are qualifying, who are following a process, those who are maintaining a method, they are scoring marks. ठीक है? So how to score marks, ये बाद में पढ़ा देंगे आपको. But how to score marks depends on how you bring in current affairs, how fast you write, and how well you draw diagrams. So ये कुछ techniques है for getting marks. So when we start off with answer writing, I'll help you with some of this also. But geography does score marks. Let us be very clear on that part. Okay. Okay, now, what you must do is syllabus coverage. What you must do is PYQ mastery, and you have to also refer to books. Okay, and for this, I will guide you. This is not something आपको अपने आप करना है. Syllabus coverage is part of a foundation. PYQ mastery, I'll teach you. And books ka reading important. I'll tell you what book to read from where, what topic to cover from where. Okay, so you be part of this process. Okay, you'll be guided here. Okay, so my expectation from all of you kya hai? Once you're part of the course, this is what I want you to do. And I promise you, you stick with this process, you will master geography. You have to maintain regularity. Okay, daily class karo. You have to maintain the regularity of making notes. You have to make daily summaries. जो भी पढ़ाया जाता है, summarize करो. Okay, I will tell you what page to read, reference reading. You have to do this. Memorize things on regular basis. Okay, write the weekly tests. Don't run after content. ये एक problem है. यहाँ से पढ़ लें, वहाँ से पढ़ लें, mastery कर लें. Okay, don't get into too much of detail, which is not required. Because I'm saying you need to study optionals under some guided approach. Okay, a self-study is not encouraged for optional. GS में कर सकते हो because it is still manageable. But optional, I'll help you in what to study, what to avoid. Okay, maintaining regularity. आपका daily class होगा 12 से 2 या 2:15 तक class होता रहेगा on a regular basis. Take all of you. Now the book list. Okay, you have the book list. All of you will get this resource. So you have to buy some books, and these are the books. Okay, these are the core books. Savindra Singh ka geomorphology, Savindra Singh ka climatology, oceanography, Savindra Singh, environment geography, Savindra Singh, Human Geography, Majid Hussain, you please buy the 6th edition. We have Models and Theories by Majid Hussain, a Geographical Thought by Dikshit hai. Khuller ka you can buy the latest one, but the older ones also are fine. Indian Geography by Khuller and 2 atlases. Okay, you can buy Orient Black Swan Atlas. So I have the list given to you. Okay, this is your must buy. These books are your must buy. All the 9, okay, no compromise here. And NCRTs is your basic reading. This is part of self-reading, and this has to be guided. So I think यथार्थ आप पूछ रहे थे ना सर कौन-कौन सा book खरीदें. So this chart all of you will get on your mail on the Telegram group of interaction. Okay, and your course will start with Indian geography. Your course starts with India physical. Okay? So make sure that you are ready with these topics. Sorry, I think your course will start with geographical thought, not Indian geography, but geographical thought. Okay? But this initiation class, don't miss it. Where we're teaching you a bit of map work, we're teaching you a bit of basic concepts, foundation concepts, and so on. ये book list हो गया. I have told you I will be the main faculty. Okay, Ajay sir is the associate faculty, and Ritesh is our operation support. आपको कोई दिक्कत होगा, okay, all of you please check your mail. On the mail, okay, you will get a link to Telegram group. आप उसको पक्का join करो. Okay, उसमें you can interact with us, okay, and anything you need, we'll help you with it. And one of you asked me, does background matter? It does not. Okay, आप any background से आओ, we'll initiate you in the process, and you can manage. Shouldn't be a problem. Yeah. Anything else you want me to answer? Anything else you want me to look into? बताइए please. Any doubts that you have? Initiation, we'll let you know. I think the classes will start maybe from Monday onwards. I'll let you know. Exact date of initiation, I'll let you know. It'll be announced on the Telegram group. Akram, अब आप हमारे साथ करो. Forget about GS क्या है नहीं है छोड़ दो. Drushti, you can, but my suggestion is please be with Khuller. Khuller is better. Achha, all of you don't walk out. I need a few more minutes. Online YouTube wale also. Like I have to add something more in a discussion. Okay. So now listen. As a part of your current affairs process, as a part of your study process, एक बहुत important approach है where you must learn how to study on your own also. Okay. So for studying on your own, what we have done is we have developed a kind of a tool, an AI-based tool called as Yuki. And this Yuki is entirely free for all those who have enrolled with us. एक हमारा AI platform है. There's an AI platform. And all those enrolled with us have a free subscription of this. The URL, अभी app बन रहा है. The URL is https, okay, ask yuki.com. This is the link. And on this, you can do current affairs. On this, you can do answer writing. On this, you can also do evaluation. आप answer लिख के इसमें check करा सकते हो. On this, you can also do GS. पूरा आप self-study कर सकते हो GS. And those not enrolled, it is just 5,000 rupees per annum. If you take a paid version of ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude, it's far more expensive. Okay, आप अगर कोर्स के पार्ट हो तो ये फ्री है, it's part of your course. And if not enrolled, okay, you can take a subscription of 2,500, and I will recommend that this is a must. This is the only AI platform that is entirely focused on UPSC-based preparation and developed internally by us. Okay, so this is the interface of Yuki. आप log in कर लो. Okay, you'll get the access in 24 hours. You have to take the access of Pro version. You can see the Pro version is here. Okay, and isme, if you go here, okay, you can see something called as current affairs. You have got interactive syllabus. You have got study planners. You have got my notes. So current affairs is a brilliant thing in this platform. Okay, a brilliant thing. So what happens is, what we are doing is we are giving you all the current affairs, okay, selected and okay, properly curated. आपको ढूंढने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, you can see that you have Hindu articles se, you have a PIB se, you have got something from other resources, you have got from down to earth, you have got from print. Okay, so we are curating it for you, and day by day. Okay, plus we also have curated account subjects. Now देखो, economy के articles, geography के articles, polity के articles. Okay, you can click environment. Okay, and you can pick the month you require. August चाहिए, September, जो भी चाहिए. Okay, and this is getting updated regularly. So you can click you can read the article directly from the source, or you can click and you get a summary of the article. Yahan dekho, you're getting summary of the article here. The entire article is these 5 points. Okay, and for learning, okay, you have a background. Article ka background kya hai, issue kya hai. Okay, you also get lot of other support content. Jaise ki, okay, what is the higher level strategic viewpoint? It also tells you why is it important for India. These are things आप अपने आप ढूंढ नहीं पाओगे. Okay, and not just that, you scroll down, you also will get the mains PYQ based on these articles. Okay, जो भी article यहाँ पर है, okay, plus इस article के around whatever news has been there in recent times, you also get it here. It's called as the current affairs. So you click karo, you'll get the entire history of the E20 ethanol blending. Itna पढ़ लिया तब the ethanol topic is done completely. Whatever you require as a part of ethanol. So some of you have been struggling कि सर हम geography current affairs कैसे करेंगे? This is your approach. Go to this Yuki, go to current affairs. On the current affairs, you can choose the tab called geography. दिख रहा geography यहाँ पर. Click geography. Okay, you'll get all the articles of geography. Earthquakes, thunderquakes. Okay, you have got something on multi concern population वाला discussions हैं. Urban issues यहाँ पर है. Mine minerals, groundwater management यहाँ पर है. You click any of this article. Rather than reading the article, you are getting the summary of the article here. These 5 pointers. Plus, you get the background of the issue. You also are getting why is it important for India. You also are getting some higher order thinking, the strategic viewpoint. Plus, what are the PYQ? देखो, around water depletion पे question यहाँ पर है. Okay, something on again mangroves depletion. So whatever links you get it here, and you also get the entire current affairs summary. Okay, you can go back and refer to at your convenience. Okay, and not just this. If you want to study GS, you can go to interactive syllabus. यहाँ पर syllabus है. This has entire GS map topic by topic. Okay, आप अगर syllabus आपको पकड़ना, से आपको polity पढ़ना है. So polity is all these topics: historical background, constitution, union territory, citizenship. You click any of this, the topic में तोड़ दिया है. You click it here, learn this. You learn this, you'll get a 1-pager write up on that concept. I'm telling you, okay, no other classes or no other notes you will need. आप अगर sincere student हो, आप पूरा का पूरा GS कर सकते हो on this platform. And the platform is dynamic. And the platform will integrate lot of GS current affairs questions. The platform will integrate lot of PYQs also. ये देखो पूरा मिल गया आपको. I asked about features, key facts, overview. You have a mind map here. The philosophy, written, detailed, all the pointers are here. Okay, you scroll down, you also get PYQ questions. You also get case studies. You also get prelims PYQ questions here. Guys, can you all see this? If you click mains PYQ questions, यहाँ पर आपका PYQ यहाँ पर मिल गया. And you click this question, ये clickable है. You also will get a model answer on this. ये question click करोगे ना, आपको model answer मिल जाएगा. Okay, and you can write your own answer. Okay, and you can evaluate also. You can see evaluate button here. Okay, you can upload your answer and get remarks. So my suggestion to all of you is you must use this platform. It is made for you. ये देखो, ये answer मिल गया आपको. The question was, there can be no social justice without economic prosperity, but economic prosperity without social justice is meaningless. इसका answer मिल गया आपको पूरा. You can use it as a part of your answer writing itself. Plus, you'll also get some diagrammatic thing also. Okay, answer का introduction क्या है, key arguments क्या है, answer का conclusion क्या लिखोगे, what are the tips you can add to make your answer good. Make sense, all of you? Does this make sense, all of you? So please, today you register it, you'll get the access in 24 hours. And once you get the access, you should allocate 1 hour every day for UK-based studies. Pranav, that will be a different discussion, how to make summary sheets. Okay, but summary sheets तो चाहिए आपको. ठीक है? In fact, you can go to chat interface here, और यहाँ पर आप कुछ ही पूछ सकते हो. Okay, say you want to know about why cyclones are more in Bay of Bengal. It's a chat. It's like any other chat interface. And I want to know some generic one. You ask this. So this is your anytime doubt clearance machine. Anytime enrichment machine आपका है ये. Use it regularly, and you are on. I hope you have got the link. It's Ask UK. So why Bay of Bengal has more cyclones? पूरा बता दिया क्या reasons हैं, circulation, basin. Okay, and you can also check what are the mains PYQ around this topic, monsoon climate. Okay, something on Purvaya. Okay, the good current affairs on this. What are the cyclones का क्या current affairs रहा है? So go around, play with this. ठीक है then. Okay, I think we had a good conversation today. You can reach out if you have any doubts. Please join the Telegram group. आपके dashboard में भी, you're watching right now, on one of the corners you'll have a joint Telegram group. आप join करो, and you can interact with us on a real-time basis and clarify any doubts that you have. Is it good now, all of you? Yes. Thank you so much for joining in. I hope to meet you. So the initiation classes will be taken by Ajay Sir, and I will come in with you guys live classes from the second week of September. Around 10-15 time, I will join you guys. ठीक है? Yes, John Zina. You say you want geography optional answers. आपको मिल जाएगा. You type the questions and get the answers. Okay, perfect. Akram. Okay. Mehul, Kanishka, Nagesh, Nitin, Savan, Drishti, Chandan. Okay. So happy to have been with you, present here, talking to all of you. My wishes. Take care, all of you. Bye-bye.